sharing some empties with you. These are products that I've used up, and hopefully since I've finished them completely, I can share with you a pretty solid opinion on just what I think of them, since, you know, I did use up the whole thing, and so I can let you know if they're worth the money, if they're good products, or if you should probably stay away. So this is part one of this round of empties, and I'm going to be covering makeup and skincare items, and then in the next one I'll be talking about some health and, you know, more like health and hygiene items that that I've used up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So let's talk about makeup first. The first item that I used up is the Wet n Wild Coverall Cream Foundation. And this is one of my all-time favorite drugstore foundations. I have it in the shade Fair, which, if you can tell, I am pretty fair-skinned, and this was just about a perfect shade match for me. So, and this is, I think, under $4. You can find it at pretty much any drugstore, so I will probably be repurchasing this at some point in the future once I run out of the foundation that I'm working on right now. The next similar item that I finished up is the Physicians Formula Super BB Cream. It's their all-in-one beauty balm cream, and it has SPF 30 broad spectrum sunscreen. This was actually too dark for me, even though it is in the shade called Light. You would think it would work, but it was too dark, so I ended up having to mix it in with a lighter foundation. So I wasn't a huge fan of that, but I mean, overall it's a good BB cream. If you are a little bit darker than me, you might enjoy it. I also used up the e.l.f. Translucent Mattifying Powder, and so I'll go ahead and show you. This is actually a really large, compact for what it is. So this is just a sponge that I don't even really use, and then the powder is right here. So honestly, I kind of wish that it was a smaller packaging, just because the powder is so small, but I did like the powder. It was good for mattifying. Of course, it didn't keep me matte all day long, but I've yet to find any product that will do that for me, so I'm not going to be too hard on it. But this is a e.l.f. product. It's only about $3, I think, so if you are looking for a good face powder, I would recommend this one. I also used up this tiny weeny Too Faced Primed and Poreless Skin Smoothing Face Primer. And I've had this forever, so I'm proud of myself that I finally used it up. I'm just not one of those people that uses a primer every day, just because I haven't found a face primer that I feel like actually does anything for me. This one, I mean, it's okay. I'm not going to purchase the full size just because I didn't think it did that much for me. I think it might have kind of made my skin a little bit like of a smoother canvas for applying foundation and everything, but honestly, I didn't think it was that, you know, it was nothing to rave about. But, I mean, maybe it'll be better for people with a different skin type. I have oily / sometimes combination skin, so I kind of thought this would work for me because I do have kind of like enlarged pores, but so does everyone, right? Like, who doesn't? But this is, it says, use alone for the look of flawless skin or under bronzer and makeup for a perfect finish. So I think it might have kind of helped, like, with just giving me a more perfected finish, but honestly it wasn't a big enough difference for me to want to use it again, really. Okay, also from Too Faced, I finished up their Better Than Sex mascara, and this mascara is so hyped up in the beauty community. And so this is like the smaller like sample size. As you can see, it's not a full size. I got it along with a palette that I got around Christmas time. And so I don't know if there's just something different about the formula in the sample size versus the full size. Maybe there is a difference. But this, like, I like the way it made my lashes look when I first applied it. But within a couple of hours, I was already seeing smudging up under my eyes, and it just really got on my nerves because the full size of this cost $22. And, I mean, I know of drugstore drugstore mascaras that don't smudge for me. So, no, I will not be purchasing the full size of this, and I really can't recommend it. I just don't understand the hype. Sorry. So if you love this mascara, maybe, you know, you've had a different experience with it, but I just don't care for that. I also used up the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner, and this is actually in the shade Coffee, so it's more of a brown than a black. This is a pretty good liquid eyeliner. It's got your standard, you know, kind of fine point brush, and I liked it. Because it was brown, I noticed that it wasn't quite as opaque as I might have liked it to be, and I think it's because it's brown instead of black. It just wasn't, I mean, it gives you kind of a softer line, but I mean, I enjoyed it, and this is a great place to start if you're looking to try out a liquid eyeliner. I think it's only about $1, maybe $2 now, and you can find e.l.f. at Target, and even stores like Walgreens and CVS are starting to carry them, so excuse me. Yeah, I mean, it's a good product. Is it the best liquid eyeliner out there? No, but for $1, it's pretty good. Also from e.l.f., you can tell that I love e.l.f. because I do use a lot of their products, but, and I used up 3 of their Shine Eraser oil blotting sheets, and you can see that I've got, this one is a slightly different packaging. They kind of redesigned the packaging on this, and so I wouldn't mind that, but I'm a little disappointed because they used to have 50 per package, and now they only have 30. So I'm like, why did they do that? Because it's the same price that it's always been. It just got fewer sheets per packet. So I'm kind of upset about that. But, I mean, I still like them, and I'll probably keep purchasing them, but because I have such oily skin, I usually use 2 at a time instead of just 1. So I flew through this pack of 30, like crazy, so I'm kind of disappointed, but it's okay. But e.l.f., if you're watching, make it have 50 again, because like, what was, you know, what was so hard about that? Sorry. Okay. Now moving into more skincare items. I used up 2 of the Yes to make like face wipes. One is the Yes to Carrots Nourishing wipes, and then the other is the Yes to Blueberries Age Refresh. Honestly, I wasn't that impressed with these. I noticed that they kind of burned the skin around my eyes a little bit. Not too much. It wasn't like horrible or anything, but I've actually decided to stop using face wipes at all, just because I feel like they're kind of wasteful, and it's just as easy to use like coconut oil and just a wet, warm washcloth to remove my eye makeup. So no, I won't be repurchasing these or any face wipes, just because I don't really think they're necessary. Alright, also from the Yes To brand, I used up the Yes To Age Refresh Eye Firming Treatment, and this is the Yes To Blueberries as well. I have had this for so long. I've had it for 2 to 2.5 years now, and I was using it almost daily, just about every single day, every night, before I went to bed. So it was crazy how long this tiny thing lasted, but I didn't really feel like it made a huge difference for my skin. It was more like just putting a moisturizer under my eyes, so I could have just used my regular face moisturizer anyway. So I won't be repurchasing this. It was about 20 bucks. So even though it lasted me so long, I kind of wanted it to do more than it did. So no, I won't be repurchasing this. Instead, I kind of want to try the Andalou Naturals. I think it's called their Luminous Eye Serum or something like that. I've heard really good things about it, so I think I'm going to try that one next. I also finished the Desert Essence Thoroughly Clean Face Wash, and this is a good face wash. I actually did a review on this on my blog, so I'll link that below for you to check it out if you want to hear more about it. But it's actually specifically for oily and combination skin, and I definitely fall into the oily category, so it was good for me. The only weird thing is that this is actually a very liquidy consistency, so you kind of have to be careful when you're dumping it into your hand not to like get too much, because it's not like a gel or a cream formula. It's very watery. But I did enjoy this face wash, and maybe I'll repurchase it one day. I don't know. I like to try new things too, so we'll see. I also it only is a small little packet of this Dead Sea Mud Pack face mask, and I got about 2 uses out of this. This is from the brand, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I think it's Montagne Jeunesse. And it was a pretty good face mask. And on the back, it has the Leaping Bunny logo on it, which I usually trust that logo. But according to Logical Harmony, this is no longer, I mean, I think they're a gray area brand now, which means they're kind of unsure of the cruelty-free status. I think there might have been some rumors going around about them selling in China. So I'm going to hold off on purchasing from this brand again until I know for sure that it's cruelty-free. And the last few items I have are just samples. I've got 2 samples from Paula's Choice. This is from their Resist line. One of them is the Daily Pore-Refining Treatment, and then the other is the Ultralight Super Antioxidant Concentrate Serum. Since I only used these a couple times, I'm not really sure if they were, that good, but I do want to purchase one of their BHA exfoliants sometime, because they're supposed to be really good for evening out your skin tone, and I do have some acne scarring that I want to get rid of. So yeah, I probably will eventually purchase this Daily Pore-Refining BHA treatment, because I think I liked it, but of course it was just a sample, so I'm not positive about that. The next product is this Paula's Choice Resist Anti-Aging Lip Gloss, and it has SPF 40 in it. This actually came in 2 shades, if you will. One of them is clear, and the other one is sheer pink. And this was a good lip gloss. I enjoyed wearing it, but I'm sure it's pretty pricey, so I probably won't be purchasing the full size. But if you're looking for a good lip gloss with high SPF, you might want to check this out because it was pretty good. Alright, and then the last product is just this tiny little sample of the 100% natural Ultimate Jojoba Youth Potion. This came in a Vegan Cuts box. I think the brand is called the Jojoba Company, and I just used this as like a nighttime moisturizer. It felt kind of weird to put an oil on my face, but I mean, I liked it. Will I purchase the full size? Probably not, just because, I mean, I don't know. I like to use a more traditional moisturizer, but it was a pretty good product. So that's all of my makeup and skincare empties. Stay tuned for the next one, part 2, which will be health and hygiene items. And if you like this video, please subscribe. And until next time, thanks for watching.